What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing some more MotoGP gameplay. This time we are doing some online races. I'm doing those with some of my F1 mates. You guys all recognize them from my league racing stuff. So Jetson, Warden, New Zealand Ryan, and DRC Jared, all fairly respectable and pretty damn fast drivers on the F1 game. Will it translate over to the MotoGP game? Probably. For most of these guys it does. Kind of like myself and Jared, I'd say we're a bit, well, especially me, I am absolutely trash at this game. I kind of knew I was like not that great at this game, but when I jumped online with these guys, recently playing MotoGP 17 and now this game here today, I'm just like nowhere near their pace. And they've been playing the game for a very similar amount of time as me. I can't get into the rhythm of this game. It's really frustrating. But yeah, here we go. We're racing with Pro Physics. No assists are enabled, so it's going to be pretty damn tough. And the AI themselves are on like 90 difficulty as well, so they're pretty damn tough. I think it's hard level of AI. But away we go for our first race on MotoGP 18 online, and Jared is already down. I think he had it coming together with one of the AI cars off the line. On my screen, and you guys would have seen it, like it just looked like he just fell off the bike. So that was pretty hilarious. But we qualified last. That was pretty much to be as expected. We crashed already at turn 2. I was actually going to say we were making some pretty sizable gains through the field just for the opening few corners of the Grand Prix. But that quickly went down the toilet. Next up is Jetson. He just recently had a crash. He's now had another one on the exit. Having to manage the traction, especially from a standing start, is actually quite difficult to manage. There goes Jared off at turn 1. I thought I went in deep into that corner, and he went in just that much deeper. But yeah, settling into the Grand Prix now. It's an 8-lap race, so I believe it's 25%. I was trying, believe it or not, trying to... Oh my... That was Jared, by the way. Let's have a replay of that. Coming into the final corner, Jared goes in way too hot, loses the back end. His bike hits me on the head, hits me on the shoulders, and I run over Jared in the process. So he's now dead, and that's us into P9 in this Italian Grand Prix. I was doing my best, believe it or not, to try and be consistent, to try and not crash, but that was just not happening. Just it's so easy to like overstep the marks, and it just seemed to happen on many occasions. So in terms of my riding, there's lots to pick at. There's lots to criticize. Going too deep into corners. Sometimes even now turning in too early to corners and hesitating on the throttle and then jamming on the throttle and still running out wide. It's very clunky, my driving. So hopefully with some time we can perfect that. But I think I finished in 9th or 10th place. Pretty much last out of all of us. Warden didn't even do the race. He was AFK. So I managed to beat him. So, I mean, that was an achievement. But yeah, when you're used to like a certain level on racing games, and then you come to this game and you're absolutely trash, it's interesting but frustrating at the same time. I'm doing my absolute best to get better. But we are now off to the Jerez Spanish Grand. Is this the Spanish Grand Prix? This is the testing circuit for the F1. So I know this one a little well. Again, I've qualified in last place, but we're on the rookie bikes, meaning these are a little bit slower and actually a little bit easier to ride. So hopefully we can have a really good race. And as you can tell by the title, this is the race where we had an absolute banger. But away we go. Found a position already heading into turn 1. I've been outbroken by one of the guys. That's Ryan actually crashing on the exit of turn 1. One of the AI cars got, one of the AI bikes got tangled up with me in the process as well. But we settle in quite nicely. It's actually really rare to see Ryan make a mistake on this game. He is absolutely rapid. Just head and shoulders better than most of us. I'm the best part of like 4 or 5 seconds a lap slower than him. At Mugello anyway. I am absolutely terrible at that circuit. But you can see Ryan does us around the outside there. Really good move from him. You just watch the lines that he takes. Don't watch that. Don't no, ignore that. But most of the time when you're racing with Ryan, you just watch the lines he takes. He just has so much confidence and knows exactly what the bike can do so early on in the piece, which is something I definitely need to take on board with my riding style, shall we say. Getting a bit antsy there with the AI, the guy in P8 running into the side of us. Thankfully we didn't lose our bike there. Like I said, it's a little bit easier to stay on two wheels. The bike is just that much more stable, there's less horsepower, and you can actually throw engines into the corners a little bit better, so that definitely helps me in trying to adjust to this. So when we possibly do this in career mode, hopefully we'll be alright. We've got a bit of a three-way tussle now with the AI. We're going to go up the inside into turn 1, 3 wide into turn 1 no less, and we go in really deep on the brakes. I think we were, just went in a little bit too deep. The AI get the undercut, and we drop back into P11, but we're going to do a little bit of a lunge into turn 2. Got back P10, a bit squirmy on the exit, but we hold on, and corner cutting. Yeah, so as you can see, the riding at this stage is still really, really unrefined, and being, launch day, there's still plenty of time for me to rectify that as we continue to play the game. But Ryan decided to have a fun little battle. He decided to wait up for us and, almost be like the safety car a little bit with the AI. Dan Jones going for a lunge up the inside of Ryan, barging him out the way. And, pretty much giving up the position to us. You can see Ryan leaving us the inside as we head into turn 1. We go for the lunge. I've gone in again too deep, just understeer wide, and Ryan gets the undercut again, and that is P9 for the taking once again. After that, Ryan just pretty much took off. He was trying to catch a few riders ahead and was going to slow them down for me later on in the race, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, when Ryan's on it, he can absolutely just decimate you, at least me at this stage. But again, we're battling away with Dan Jones here. This seems to be a pretty good battle here for the final spot inside the top 10. We've got 1/10 corner cutting penalty. I'm not too sure where that happened. Probably the penultimate corner. It's easy to cut there, but we've made a mistake right at the moment where Ryan was saying he was holding up the AI so we could have a four-way battle. I go and bottle it and lose even more time. But thankfully Ryan pulls out his safety car tactics and we were able to catch up again. So with 3 laps to go, the battle is resumed, and this is probably going to be the best position we can get in the race now, P8. I think Jetson, who is out front, Jared is also not too far behind him as well. They are 30 seconds up the road, so going to be very difficult to match it with those guys. Dan Jones running side by side with Ryan. A bit of contact is made, and Ryan doesn't get the best exit. We absolutely smash past both of those guys and get ourselves up in a P8. So as we head on to the final few laps, Ryan has made a crash, and that could be the end for Ryan's chances today. He's going to lose a good few seconds in that crash, but like I said, he is mega fast, and I don't know, with 2.5 laps left in this Grand Prix, you never know. The AI are only a good few seconds behind, but Ryan, like an absolute steam train, gets back up into P9 already. Unbelievable. So as we head on to pretty much the last lap now, we've just got 2 corners left of this penultimate lap. It is going to be well and truly game on for P8 in this would-be Spanish Grand Prix. We're going defensive already into the final quarter. Ryan trying to hold around the outside. He does do the lunge under brakes, but I don't think he's going to get it. Might try the switchback and use the slipstream to absolutely soar past. There's a bit of contact on the start-finish straight, and he's gone. What the hell was that? The physics, man. I don't understand. You can just rub against someone and then all of a sudden they're dead. So, I mean, commiserations to Ryan. Can we get some Fs in the comments? Surely now, on the last lap of the Grand Prix, there is no way he's going to make up 2 or 3 seconds. It's just impossible. But we're going to see if we can match it with Dan Jones and still get P8 in this Grand Prix. It's going to be mightily intense. We're getting a little bit desperate now as I think Jetson won the Grand Prix. Cutting corners now as we come to the final one of this race. Really late under brakes. Dan Jones just keeping it nice and secure through the final corner. He's going to hold on to P8. For us, it is going to be P9 in our debut in the rookie class. But there you go. That was pretty intense. That was a fun race Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. Do you want to see more online videos? I will certainly do that if that's something you guys want to see, and maybe we can do like some live com stuff as well. So let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you next time.